Good. I think I got the mute fixed and the picture fixed. Very good. Thank you, Costi. Awesome. We're on track. Finally. Yes, this is the final art. We're going to get all the coloring in and it will be the end of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Okay, what's up with Nick Cage? What is going on? Thank you everybody for joining. Please hit that like button. Consider subscribing. Do all DC content all the time. Wow, that would be crazy. I know we always wanted to do that. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. Today, I'm wrapping up this Joaquin Phoenix Joker sketch. And thank you everybody for joining. Please hit that like button if you are enjoying it. It's one of the best ways to support YouTube creators. Good morning. Thank you for joining. This is the GCI live stream. I do daily live streams and DC content. So this is me just adding some color with alcohol-based markers to my Joaquin Phoenix sketch, which was a request by Costi, who you can see is our resident scoopster on comic book news and movies. Thanks everybody for taking a few minutes to watch me on this one. These markers are good because you can blend them. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to see. I think they have to use a lot of CGI to make him look right, as old as he is, with his weird hair. But yeah, it would be cool to see. Yeah, these alcohol-based markers are very blendable, much better than like the Crayola or the Sharpies. Can't see the marker strokes, and you can blend other colors over them if you haven't used alcohol-based markers before. And I used the image for reference of from the movie you might have seen before. that would be cool if that happened. Get old Nicolas Cage on the big screen. As Superman. Yeah, he never got to really play the part. There had been rumors about it back in the day, but nope, never real far, did he? So, we'll see if he can make it. Nick Cage is a fun actor to watch, I'll tell you that. Trying to decide which direction to go. I think I might prefer a purple. I'm going to do a purple for the suit. You know, it's kind of a reddish orange in the movie. I think I would prefer a purple traditional Joker, artistic license. Yeah, that'd be cool if you decided to go ahead and go with that. Hey, you. Good morning, man. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to hit that like button this morning. So you're going back to basics? Like what? Shapes and still lifes and stuff like that? Drawing a fruit basket or flowers in a vase? How basic are you going? Yeah, like that. Back to still life. Yeah, that is where they start you at when you're first learning. Yep. I think you've done some still lifes before, haven't you? No, I've not had time for that. There's usually not enough time for new things during the week. It'll have to be a weekend before I'll have a chance to look at anything new like that. Yeah, I'd like to see some episodes. I think I've watched a clip or two of it in the past, but that's about it. Good morning, cats. Cats and cats. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Welcome to the GCI live stream. Daily streaming DC Comics content, and on the weekends we create our own superheroes on a new series. It's 2 weeks old. This will be the third week. The third character, which I haven't gotten any ideas for yet. Thank you, Costi, and hello, cats. Yep, I like the purple suit. Thanks for joining. This is GCI live stream. I started drawing very young, like most people. So that was like when I was around 5 years old, of course. And now I'll be 63 in about a month. So 50 some years, roughly. Yeah, it was like an orangish red looking thing, but in the movie. But I wanted to do something a little different. Yeah, about 53 years, 55 years of drawing, primarily DC content. I would give it a solid 8, I think, just for how weird it was. Thank you for joining, everybody. This is the GCI live stream. Give it a 7. Yeah, probably a 7.5. And that was only for the first movie. I don't think the second one is as good. Yeah, he had a pretty good crazy smile, that's true. That all good Jokers need. Bring some of these shadows in with a gray tone marker. Get a few highlights in here. In their prime, probably not. I think Cesar Romero could take him as skinny and frail as Joaquin's Joker was. Yeah, that comes with being very skinny and small, the agility. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please consider hitting that like button and possibly even subscribing. do a lot of other DC content. For example, I'm going to be working on this one next, doing the ink on this. So if you're into Superman, Batman, do a lot of Superman and Batman. Yeah, I had heard they were friends before, but I can't remember how long ago it was that Heath Ledger died. I know it was a while ago. That's really interesting. This is a really cool fact. And Jack Nicholson then got an award for his portrayal of the Joker, being the first one to do it on the big screen. Right. Yeah, I thought he did a good job, Jackson. Yeah, I think he should. I think he did a really amazing job. Since the Joker hadn't been on the screen, and especially the big screen, in decades, and he did such a good job at it. Let me see. Oh yeah, I need a little bit of this. I like this makeup line up here where it goes to skin tone. You can see where he's put the makeup on. That's a pretty cool feature of Joaquin's version. Going back to the 6. Yeah. Well, Heath Ledger did a really intense, accurate portrayal of the Joker, I thought. I didn't know that, but it certainly makes sense. Would not argue with that. Yeah, I kind of like it. The traditional Joker suit. Yeah, I think we got a little bit of Mr. Man yesterday, but you've been pretty much the only one. You win the award for most chats during a Joaquin Phoenix Joker project. Thanks for sticking with me, man. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GCI live stream today. I'm just wrapping up this Joaquin Phoenix version of the Joker. Just about done here. A few more minutes. I gotta get my day started here. Yep, I got all the heavy that I'm drawing now in my repertoire. You're welcome, and thank you for the requests. Sometimes it takes a request to get me out of a rut of drawing things over and over again. So thank you for that, the participation. Final line work, and that will be it here in a couple seconds. Yep, I'm gonna ink that Superman sketch tomorrow. Try a little bit of that new technique I've been doing with more of the brush and blocking areas out. See how that goes. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you think so. I appreciate that. Oops, that's the one point. I don't want to go that heavy. I do have a request for Batman, so I'll probably go ahead and just knock out a Batman after Superman. Try to think of something different as far as my Batman drawing. Get a little flair, something a little extra on it. Just kind of confirming these outside profile lines just to make the sketch a little stand out a little better. Yep, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Back to the backup. There you have it. Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Thanks for being here this morning, Costi. Thanks for the idea. And that will wrap up the Joker. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. No doubt. You have a good day.